The Saja Boys, from the 2025 animated musical film K-pop Demon Hunters, are a group of demons disguised as a K-pop band, with the goal of stealing human souls. Led by Jinu, the group includes Mystery Saja, Saja Abby, Romance Saja, and Baby Saja, each with unique personalities and appearances. A dark theory suggests they were once a failed human K-pop group who were transformed into demons by Jinu in exchange for fame. So today, we are going to dive in their tragic past. First, we have the leader of Saja Boys, Jinu 400 years ago. Jinu lived a life of poverty with his mother and sister. The three of them belonged to the lowest class of society, scraping by in a world that offered them little kindness. Their days were shaped by hunger and hardship, and Jinu's only possession of value was a worn bipa, a traditional Korean lute that he would play on street corners to earn a few coins, though never enough to lift them out of their poor life. One fateful day, Jinu was contacted by Gwaima, a cunning and ancient demon king, cloaked in flattery and false promises. Gwaima whispered of a better life, one of wealth and without hunger. The demon king offered Jinu a way out of his suffering. Desperate and weary, Jinu accepted the offer. Without hesitation, with the pact he had signed with Gwaima, he gained good fortune, and the gates of a grand palace opened to Jinu because of his heavenly voice. There, his days were filled with feasts, and his nights were spent on silk sheets. He was dressed in fine robes and given a status he had never imagined. But when he turned to bring his mom and sister with him, palace guards blocked their path. Jinu had not realized his deal with Gwaima only lifted him from poverty. In his longing to escape his own suffering, he had abandoned his family, who were left even worse off without him. Though he continued to live in grandeur, his deal with Gwaima had its consequences, and the weight of what he had done became worse than the poverty he had fled. As the years passed, the guilt and shame of Jinu's misdeed began to manifest. Patterns crept across his body from his pact with Gwaima, while he saw visions of the Demon King, hearing his voice in his mind and amplifying his torment. The more he regretted, the more the patterns spread. Eventually, the curse completed its work, and Jinu became a demon bound in servitude to the very demon who had seduced him. Jinu spent the next several centuries aiding Gwaima, though only when it served his own interests, and was still haunted by the memories of abandoning his family. In time, Jinu encountered others like him, once human souls who had made their own dark bargains and bore the same infernal patterns of Gwaima. And these fellow demons became his cronies group mates of the Saja Boys. Let me know which Saja Boys you need next in comments.